Hello, everybody. Um, Here's part two of my making Mr. Clownie props for his next video. Sorry, I haven't been on for a while. I put it in the post section. Got a really bad flu. Sorry for the noise. My window's open. Uh, but yeah, I got the flu. It started late last Wednesday, and then by Saturday, bam! It was like I was in a boxing ring, and 10 people were just beating the bejesus out of me. My voice is a little graggly. I feel better. It's just a little bit in my chest. It happens because my lungs are not what they used to be. I have to go every Well, luckily now I only go. I think I'm down to one time a year where I have to go for screening. Before I had to do it every 6 months. But yeah, so if I sound a little gravelly and if I cough, please forgive. It's just a little bit in my chest now, but the flu itself, I believe, is gone. It's just a little snotty and a little bit in the chest. But other than that, my other half is sick. As he's got it, and how he got it, I don't know. Because I came back down here, he stayed up there, and he didn't get it until later on. But and what is it with Matt now? He's got it. Oh, here we go. Cops are after somebody. Um, but yeah, I mean, what is it with men? And please forgive me, guys, for saying this, but what is it when guys get sick, they revert to their childhood? I mean, I'm like, how old are you? 71? And it's like, you're acting like a 5-year-old that's going through the terrible twos, revisiting the terrible twos. It's like, good gravy. It's like, oh my god, between the crankiness and I don't want this, I don't want the medicine, I don't want that. Oh, geez, you know what? Sometimes you just have to walk away because it's like, listen, I'm not. It's like beating a dead. What was that saying? Beating a dead horse or something? It's like talking. Well, whatever. You get the picture. So I might wait till you get better. Then I'm gonna go up there. There's no sense of us both being sick with each other. And I just can't deal with the craziness. I love you. But if the purge was legal, I mean, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So anyway, the last video I did was I'm changing the electric chair. You saw that I painted it. It's just going to just be simple because it's for that one video. I haven't posted, like I said, because I've been sick. I want to do some more Mornings with Icarus and other cat videos. And I have some other Mr. Clownie videos that I want to do. Yeah, let us, I'm going to do the fabric on here. I want to, it's nothing, I mean, you may not find this interesting. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to do it like that because the side view you're going to see is just the video. It's like a 13-second video and I am going to paint his computer finally. Um, it's going to be, computer, Ouija board, it's the devil, and all in 13 seconds, you know. So, but yeah, I need to glue this on there. I wanted to get fabric spray. I wanted to go into the city yesterday and maybe get some fabric spray or whatever, but my daughter wasn't feeling good, and I did not feel like going by myself. I'm just going to Mod Podge it on there because Mod Podge is a glue, as you know. I'm not going to use Elmer's glue or anything like that. Tissue, one second. Got it right to my side here. Got you. Yeah, just get that out. Wipe that down. So I'm just going to, I hope everybody out there also is doing well and feeling well. Hope nobody got this. Something's going around, let me tell you. I've heard of other people, like in Greenpoint, getting sick and stuff. It's not COVID. I never got COVID, actually. I got all my shots for that. But I never got COVID, even when my daughter, first time it came around. And this is when Trump never told, remember when it first hit, he didn't tell anybody that it was on its way here. But people had an inkling, and that January, end of January, my daughter got it bad, and thank you for the people at Bellevue for helping her. She got it twice. The second time, it wasn't too bad for her. But the first time, yeah, I mean, it was scary. It was really scary. I lost a friend to COVID, too. She passed away, sadly. She got it really bad and didn't survive it, and That's, I miss you. I miss you, Georgine. I do. You were a good woman, good mother, good friend, tough woman too. God bless her. So anywho, let's move off of the depressing stuff. And hope this works, because this is just, I make my own props, like I say, my props, because I don't got money coming out of, I call, my backside. So I do what I got around the house, what I find, what people give to me, you know, is basically what I use, you know. So that's what I do. And this has to go all the way down. Yeah, this used to be the electric chair. I can always make another one. As you can see, it's made out of blocks and popsicle sticks. That's right. I don't mind doing it. When I was little, I used to make my Barbie doll furniture and stuff. Made her couch, bed. You do what you know. And I also find it relaxing. Well, that's just too much stuff, right? I would say. But yeah, like I said before, I hope nobody in your family or you are ill. I hope you're all doing well. You know, I wish everybody the best. Because, oh my goodness, Saturday night, let me tell you. I mean, Saturday, all day I was in bed. I went out. I still did what I had to do. I'm not like, oh, cheese and crackers, guys. Get a grip. I'm not saying all men. It's just most of the men I've known in my life. It's like, come on now, stop. It's flu, this and that. I still got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying, man? I still got to get up and do what I got to do. I don't got Hazel at my beck and call. And for those who don't know who Hazel was, that was the male guys here. Male dude, male guy, mailman. Yeah, I grew up with mailman. I know he's, what do they say, male person now or something? You know. Though I have to talk to him, though, because he's been missing my mail from the other address. So, yeah, so I need to speak to him about that. Anywho, you know, I don't know if you could hear him talking out there. I see, in my day, I hate saying my day because that just shows you how old you are. Cheese and crackers. You never think you're going to grow up and have to say, back in my day, you never think you're going to sound like your parents. And then you slowly start sounding like your parents. It's like, oh no. I may have to get a clamp for that. You hear it? Okay. We don't need to do the N word and everything. Come on, now stop it. I'm sorry if you, sorry. Okay, there he goes again. And the cursing and stuff like that. Um, I think we should eliminate that word, personally. It should be eliminated. Because, let me tell you something. You know what I did as a social experiment one time? I think I said this before. I went around because I'm like, you got to let that word go. Either everybody says it or nobody's allowed to say it. Okay? Because when I was a little kid and somebody said that, I remember when I was little, I said to my mother, what does that word mean, the N word? And she says, don't ever say that. It's a nasty word. She said, it basically means an ignorant person. They're uneducated, they're stupid. And I said, I was like, oh. She says, yeah, so you don't ever call somebody that. And I said, okay, no, I won't do it. And I never did. But then as I got old, one time I did this with a friend of mine. I was doing a stoop sale outside. I was doing a stoop sale. And I turned around and my friend came over. And I said, yo, my honky, what's up? Yo, white bread. And let me tell you, I had people cracking up at my stoop sale. Like, yo, honky, what's up? Like, you don't see white people running around calling each other honky, white bread, stuff like that. Yo, my cracker, what's happening? I mean, we did, it's because it sounds stupid. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I mean, cheese and crackers, you know. Here he goes again. Listen, I'm not going to tell him he can't say it. I mean, it's just, I don't know. But see, the one thing, and this guy is a good guy. He's a really good mailman. The only thing is my uncle, rest his soul, worked for the Postal Service. I think he started out delivering mail, and then he worked in the office part. But back in that day, oh, geez, here we go with the truck, sorry. Back, mailmen, well, you didn't have cell phones back then, you know what I'm saying? And they weren't allowed to, now you see mail people. mailman. I still say mailman, though I know female mail personnel. They walk around smoking cigarettes. I see them on the corner smoking, or smoking while they're working. They're listening to music. They're talking on their phone. I think personally, with all due respect, I think that should be banned. Because talking to someone on the cell phone with with your earbuds in and you're doing the mail, I can't tell you how many times I got the wrong friggin' mail. Okay? I mean, not even in this neighborhood. It's Manhattan mail. I really think they should put up a thing where when you're on duty, there's no smoking unless you're on a break, and no cell phone. Take those earbuds out of your ear, emergency only. Because you got to concentrate on what you're doing. Because now and I like this guy, he's a good guy, and I give him a tip every friggin' Christmas. You know, he's unpacking the mail out there from a mailbox, one of those green boxes. He's gonna be out there for 20 minutes on the phone before he delivers the mail. And I'm dead serious about that. It's like crazy, you know. God bless him, he's a good guy. But you hear him going, right? He's just gonna keep going and going and going and going. And that's just gonna go there like that. He's not gonna shut up, he's just gonna keep going. You know. But I will pause this when I see that he's done before he puts mail in my mailbox, because I have to ask him the last couple of times, I need my mail from over there, because and he's very accommodating. He's very accommodating. He's a good guy, He is a good guy, you know. Because like I said, you're just going to see this from the side. So I don't even think I'm going to bother doing that. I mean, I could do this, you know, but I don't know, right? No, we don't really, what the hell, got the piece, use it, And then I could just rip this off and make it into something else, or, you know, whatever I want to do, But I don't know, is anybody out there tip their mailman? I tip my mailman. I tip my UPS guy, because they're regular people that, I get all the time. And then I also sometimes tip the guy that rides the mail truck, the United States Postal Service truck, and delivers packages. And, because he's a really nice guy too. You know, how much I tip them, that's between me and them. I give them a nice card. I give them a hug. As long as I'm not sick like this. What's he doing? Oh, he's doing So yeah, you're just going to see from the side here. Mr. Clownie's going to be sitting in there. So that's done. I just wanted to change it up a bit. Yeah, my masterpiece, right? So now we could just put that in there. And we're going to take this one out. And yes, that's a woman's head over there. It's a doll's head. If anybody's wondering, that is a doll's head. It's a pretty old doll's head. I don't have any markings on it. I have, because if I wanted to make her into a doll, I found her in one of those antique shops, and she came with 2 arms, no legs though, which was kind of weird, and angel wings, big butterfucking angel wings. Okay, I'm talking big ones. I probably use the angel wings for something else. You know, so I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna paint his computer. We're gonna do the metallic, which is like, is it 6 figures really? How much? 3 G's? In this neighborhood, you need 3 G's. Let me tell you something. No, you do. The cheapest condo, I don't live in a condo. Are you crazy? Let me tell you. I'm not gonna lie, I just turned around and told the tenants that next month I have to raise them some money. And it's like, you're kidding me, right? I'm one of the lowest friggin' rents in the neighborhood, okay? I'm still charging rent from like early 2000, 1999. So please don't, you want to know, all the other apartments around here are $3,000 and up. You want the cheapest condo is like $4,600. Okay, the high price condo around here is like 8 to 10 grand. No joking. Okay. Buck 20. Oh, good gravy. I can't believe he's yapping while I'm doing. Well, he doesn't know I'm sitting here, does he? I gotta have my window open. Keep smoking the vape thing. People don't realize how bad those vape things are for you. Like seriously bad. You might as well, like I said this before, you might as well have a cigarette because that vape thing has chemicals in it like you wouldn't believe, and you're breathing that into the person smoking it is you're just getting that into your lungs. You know, I mean seriously. Is it? All right, so there, that one's done. That's gonna have to dry, which is gonna take a while. You know, but there we go. We got the little chair done for Mr. Clownie. Oops, sorry, to sit in. I don't need it. And I'm gonna finish doing up. Uh, Next time I'm gonna finish up with my boring ass video here. I'm gonna finish up the computer, paint the other side, and then we'll glue on the computer screen and the keyboard. And then next I have to do a table for the Ouija board. I got a little Ouija board. Yeah. So and I hope to do a stoop sale soon. Front thing. My canopy came in because I do like two large canopies. One side is furniture, the other side is artwork and knickknacks. And I got even the boxes that have 50 cents on because you always want to have smalls. 50-cent items, dollar items, $2 items, and it's good stuff, clean, everything is good and clean. Some clothes, yeah, and I hope to, hopefully I'll film that. I'm still looking into a camera, maybe from Amazon or something, for under $50, that I can wear, because I like to film myself when I go up for runs and walks upstate, you know. Yeah, so, okay, I'm going to zippity-do, take some medicine because I'm clogging up bad, and tune in for the next episode of Crafts and listening to my mailman. Sorry. We can listen into his conversation here about something. If he's not talking about video games, he's talking about salaries here? I don't know what. All right, let me go. I thank you all. I hope everyone's doing well, feeling well. I wish everyone the best, and I thank you all for just watching. We really appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. And no one told you that they cared about you today. I'm telling you I care about you. Thank you.